is our underwater footprint. The objective of this project is to analyze the pollution of the mar in Mar de las Calmas. The participants of this project have been all the students of 4th ESO. We're working in this project with the teachers of different subjects of the project, like maths, technology, English, physics and chemistry, lab, and business. Our underwater footprint was making with the collaboration.
Is the project done?
Because we think that it's very important for the students develop a project, a big project, with different steps. Think, develop, and make.
Thank you for
In technology, we made the robot that help us to analyze the water. First, we realized the structure of our rod and the control panel with the timber. We connected all the cables in the control panel. After, we isolated the motors and connected it to the rods. Before going to La Restinga, we tested our rod in the high school swimming pool. Was installed in the center to do the first proofs. In our rod, we had some problems with the wiring, so our rod weren't taken to La Restinga the first test in the sea. After this first outdoor activity, we changed the floats and made different devices to take solids and liquids. Besides, we programmed with Arduino the pH, oxygen, temperature and turbidity sensor. Next, we prepared all the wires to connect the sensor to different rods. And finally, we prepared 2 capsules to isolate the sensors and the camera.
In maths, we have done a study of statistics with the measure of the sensor and the relation with the different variables. In physics and chemistry and lab, we analyzed nitrate, oxygen, pH, DQO, chloride, and used ZTDs to measure the turbidity of the water. First, we took samples of the sky and the seawater into the other to analyze the contamination levels of the water. Then we have 200 milliliters of marine water and evaporate to 15 milliliters. After, we took the test tube and put inside of them little portion of marine water. After that, we add nitrate, for example, and it gets cold because contaminating calcium.
In business, we done the budget for building the road and investigated the creation of different companies to analyze and study water. Also, we post the process of the project in our different social networks and made the different posters to show our project. They also gave a workshop on the social network that present the project, Instagram and Facebook.
The development of the work project is reflected in scientific writing and audiovisual reports that use English as a communication language. These reports were made in the English course. Previously, we recorded several sketches as campaign to raise awareness about the pollution of the seas, of the ocean. In English, we did writing and video report of the project, and the most important, we used English to communicate in all of the subjects. The marine reserve was the work area out of the school. We took examples and improved our ropes.
The first outdoor activity was to La Restinga port. We tested our robot in the seawater and saw the problem that our rope lab.
Fixing up a car, driving it again, searching for the water, hoping for the rain, up and up, up and up. Down upon the canvas, working in a meal, waiting for a chance to pick an Irish field, up and up, up and up. See a bird form a diamond in a rough, see a bird soaring high, but the flood is in your blood. It's in your blood. Underneath the storm, an umbrella is saying, sitting with the boys, it takes away the pain, up and up, up and up. Saying, we go.
After, we took some water samples to be analyzed in the physics and chemistry lab. We also used the Marine Reserve lab that had a lot of different tools too.
Lying in the gutter, aiming for the moon, trying to empty out the ocean with a spoon. Up and up, up and up. I can see the fire staring at every seed. Angels in the marble waiting to be free. Just need love, just need love. When the going is rough, we gon' get it together right now. We're gonna get it together somehow. Get it together and fly. Oh, we gon' get it together right now. We're gonna get it together and flow. We're gonna get it together and go. But you can say what is if I for it. Close your eyes, take a risk. You can say it's mine. Clench your fists, see the sunrise as a gift.
2 weeks after, we went to La Restinga again, since the state of the sea made impossible the second test of robots and sampling in other space of the Marine Reserve, Tacoron. So we proved our robots in different conditions, but our robots worked very well. The change for this day was testing the sensor with Arduino. Since the condition of the computer and the Arduino board was different, we had to do some changes in our sensors, and we could use only some of them.
We have a problem with the sensor of the program because the program has to run with the sensor and the program go in one side and the sensor go in other side. This is the problem. We have sensor, we have program, but we are alone.
This is the Rob 4 and they are working with Arduino. What are you doing right now?
Now we are using a sensor to measure the oxygen dissolved in water, and we are looking the measure here in the laptop.
Hello, Francis.
Hello.
Can I ask you a little question?
Yes, of course.
Can you explain us follow the process by students?
Okay, the process to make the robot, the first step is get the elements, the device, the electronic device, all that you need. The second step is make this robot. And when the rest of the students decided what type of method they want, the technology students develop and ensemble the sensors.
In physics and chemistry science, we took a lot of solid and liquid samples and measured the temperature and the pH of the water.
What is the importance of the project?
For me or for you?
For all
Us.
of yes.
The importance of the project that yours imparts a lot of things about the sea, about the
Last 25th of May, 6 of us went to Gran Canaria to have a meeting from EduRobs. The meeting was in San Fernando de Maspalomas, in the south of the island. When we arrived to the swimming pool, we prepared our 3 robes. We could affect you some interviews to the experts in the EduRobs project.
Hello, what is your role in this project? Well, my name is Daura. I was the organizer of this event, but nowadays I'm a collaborator of the project.
Can you give me 2 advice to improve our role?
The road, as you know, because you did this year, is all open that you want to do. Then you can do with it as you want. Your one of the advice could be invent the thing that you want to invent. Decide what do you want to control in the ocean or what do you measure in the ocean and do it. Just think on it and try to do it.
Okay, thank you for your attention. Bye.
During approximately 2 hours, we tested our ropes in the pool. The most important, we saw and learned about the ropes that had others high schools. During the day, we explained our project to a lot of journalists and politicians. After the breakfast, we expounded our project to all the persons that want to improve their minds. Many students and teachers asked a lot of questions about the project and the sensor to us.
It is a very practical project that connects several areas which reproduce a real working situation for the future. Contact with the environment has been an experience for all of us that will help us throughout our future. And having contributions from other institutions such as Plocan or the Reserva Marina de la Restinga, Mar de las Calmas, has meant a lot for this project since we had people with knowledge of the subject.